What's up? So today, Thursday, an exact week, 1 week after the virtual event producers leveling up workshop that happened, yeah, last week, the 23rd and 24th. So today, I thought we could do a recap of what happened. So if you were there, I appreciate you being there. I really do. If you weren't there, oh, you missed out on some good stuff. I had some favorites. I had new knowledge that I've gained. I've gotten thank you emails. I appreciate you sending me thank you emails if you sent me thank you emails, and hopefully you got my reply by now. So, thank you all for being there. So, today I thought I could just go over what happened, like how it was set up, or the programs that I use. Hopefully, if you've been with me for a while, you know that I used Hey Summit from a landing page. I use Book Like a Boss to schedule my booking appointments with my speakers. I used Hey Summit to set up the landing page, to get affiliate links to my speakers and whoever wanted to volunteer to hang out and promote this event. So, yay. Thank you for that. And I used Airmeet to host the event. So, with Airmeet, as soon as you're on stage, you're live and it's recording. Love that. Um, but the replays are on Hey Summit. So, I have no idea if you can sell replays on Airmeet. You could probably just make a couple of sessions and yeah, in a recorded file, I'm guessing. But for me, it's so much easier to do it on Hey Summit, so it's on Hey Summit. But I am going to walk you through how I set it up and let you guys see what happened. So, I'm still shocked and surprised about all the things that I've learned. I've learned that it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to tell people what you need and want from them when they have agreed that they would help you. Turns out people will help you when you tell them what you need. So I love that. And I had to be told multiple times that it's okay to ask for help, but I did it. So yay for that. Um, I had to be told multiple times that I actually had a team and I should utilize them. And I finally did it. I drug my feet a long time, but I finally did it. So also, yay for that. Yeah. One of my hosts was going out of town, and but like the whole month of let's see, February, she kept asking me for the work that I needed to give her to turn in. And I gave it to her 2 days where she had to leave town. So yeah. And she fussed at me a good bit about I need to utilize the people that I have asked for help. So I think that sunk in. So shout out to El Kersey. I appreciate you and thank you for that. Shout out to Zakia Ringo, who was also one of my hosts and who told me that I had a team and I need to utilize them. And yes, they both told me that more than once. I do appreciate you both, and I wanted to say thank you. Um, Hopefully, you've gotten all my LinkedIn messages where I say because I mean it. If it's in written form, it's true. Thank you. You two are brilliant, and I'm glad that I got help. I'm glad that you're both on my team, and I'm glad that you're both are virtual tears. So, yay for me for knowing you two. I want to shout out all my speakers. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for being there. Um, I'm glad I had video on all of you. I'm glad I got new video on all of you. you guys know some amazing things, and thank you for teaching me new amazing things because I want to be brilliant too. So, with the Virtual Summiteers Mastermind group, I like to think that if I hang out with brilliant people, I will be brilliant. And so far, so good. So, the saying is you're the average of the five people you're around the most, or just the people you're around the most. So, with this Friday morning mastermind group, 10 a.m. Eastern Time, uh, me and fellow event producers hang out for an hour and 30 minutes. We network with each other. We find ways to collaborate with each other. We do business with each other because we all know what we can do. It's not enough to say, um, I need a woman of color to fill this position. It's like, hey, Erica, I know you can do this, and this. Will you do that for me? Like, yes, I can. You can call it whatever it is when you get to know people, like the know, like, and trust. That's the people you do business with. So that's the whole point of the mastermind. So yeah, love that. Okay, so let me walk you through all the things I've been doing. Let me get my share screen on. Let's see, share. I'm pushing a button. Share. I pushed it twice. Hopefully you can hear me because on my end I am froze, and yeah, I don't want to be froze. I want to keep talking to you. Okay, hooray! I'm not froze. I'm sharing my screen. Whew. Okay, let me get myself up to the right here. I'm trying. Well, I'm trying. I did it. I actually did it. Yay. Okay, echo. So, let me take you through the first thing I did was my Book Like a Boss page. This Book Like a Boss page. Yes. And shout out to Book Like a Boss for being a sponsor of the Virtual Event Producers Leveling Up Workshop. I appreciate you guys. Hopefully you got my thank you message. And if you've read it, know that it's true because it is written. Okay, so what I did here in Book Like a Boss, you can put a banner in. Yay. I have my logo here. I have my social media, whatever they're called, icons. Um, this event was produced by Talk Virtual. You're watching Talk Virtual right now. Erica Bates. Thank you for being here. So thank you for your time and consideration. This is a video explaining or saying thank you, really, for your time and consideration. Yeah, it's exactly what it is. It's me, 3-minute video saying thank you. And no, I'm not going to play the whole thing. Yeah. So I'm very appreciative if you help me out, if you work with me. Yes, I am. So, what will you receive from being a part of this phenomenal 2-day event? As a speaker, you will be able to reap the benefits of. And if you're a virtual event producer, if you're an event organizer, if you're an event planner, you know what comes with being a part of a virtual event. So, you gain new exposure for your business, be seen as the go to expert in your field, be associated with influencers in your industry. So, if you were a speaker with the Virtual Event Producers Leveling Up Workshop, hopefully you got to be associated with influencers in your industry. Hopefully you got to be seen as the go-to expert in your field, and hopefully you got exposure for your business. Hopefully you were dropping links to what you do and how people can find you. So, and if you did that, you get to add them to your email list because I get the email list because I was the organizer and the producer and the host, or at least one of the hosts. So, supposedly, GDP R, GDPT, something like that. I'm getting all my letters mixed up. Too many acronyms. Okay, but it's not thinking the U.S., but it is like a courtesy for the people I know that live in Switzerland, the people I know that live in Vietnam, Canada. the folks out there in Japan. So hopefully, if it's a thing out there, I am being a good host, organizer, producer by not sharing your email. I just didn't think I was supposed to. Okay, so increase membership in your online community. Collect $147.75 in affiliate ticket sales. So if you promoted the event, you got $147.75. So you know what? Just because the event is over, it doesn't mean you have to stop with your affiliate ticket sales, because like I said, the replays are up and the price was raised just a little bit. So if you got in and you got a ticket, you got a VIP ticket, you did good. If you're trying to watch the replay, you're gonna pay just a little bit more, but you know what? It's worth it. It's totally worth it. And we may do this again in September. I'll let you know. I got some plans I've been thinking about for Talk Virtual. You know, how we meet up every Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. I'm thinking about, what if we did this once a month? What if instead of just one speaker, we could have like maybe two or three, maybe four. Depends on how many weeks and how good my conversation skills are with people I want to have teach you, because I'm thinking I could do a series maybe like once a month. um I'm not sure if it's going to be one day or 3 days or a week. I'll let you know. Like I said, I'm still working on it. And it's going to be behind what's it called? I can't think of the name of it, but I'm going to ask for your name and email address. And I might ask for a small payment if you want to be in the studio audience. And let's see, I'm thinking about maybe like $27. And for the let's see, yeah, so mm, yeah, like upfront, if you buy like a month ahead of time, $27. If you buy during the month, maybe I'll raise the price to $67. And if you want let's see, to get access for like maybe 3 months at a time, a quarter at a time, maybe $97. I want to try to keep it low because I know some brilliant people, and I'm pretty sure that you're going to want to know them too. Because, like I said, great minds think alike, and we're the average of the people we're around the most. So I want you to hang out with me. I want to hang out with you, and I want to network with you. I want you to network with me. I want to collaborate with you. I want you to collaborate with me and the people I know, because pretty sure they want to do the same. Okay, select date and time for your presentation pre-interview. So what I did, I had speakers fill out some questions via video, and I used that to promote the event. So this tells just a little bit about the workshop. This is a workshop for virtual event producers. So I was hoping that mostly virtual event producers would show up. So if you happen to have a talent that you would like to share with our virtual event producers, then you're a great candidate for this workshop. There would be 5 categories to attend for attendees to choose. I should have said guests. I should have said for guests to choose, because if you're on this event with me, you're a guest because I invited you. I asked you to come. Like I said, I want to hang out, network, and collaborate with you. Okay, so getting your virtual event business together, event tech, pre-event, during the event, and post-event. There will be a few workshops per day. Yes, there were. So I think the first day was like 11, and then the next was 10. I'm totally guessing. Okay, so if you like, you may have an opportunity to train more than be a trainer, be a speaker for more than one day. The event is for 2 days. If interested in speaking more than once, please let me know. Erica Bates. So each speaker will get 30 minutes on the recorded stage to help. They actually got, I want to say they got 45 minutes to do their actual speaking training. But if people had questions, they had like 15 minutes to hang out with the audience who chose to see them. Okay. So, because after that 45 minutes of them doing their training, um, the next talk will come up in about 15 minutes. So you can hang out with your audience, your guest, just a little bit longer because they chose to be with you. Okay. So, yeah. So in Airmeet, you don't just get fed, events, or you don't just get fed, speakers. You get to choose where you want to go. So I had one session, but I had multiple speakers. Okay, and I think I had about 17 speakers. Okay, so after you leave the main stage, you go to the lounge. Attendees, you know what? Schedule was so tight. There was actually no time to hang out in the lounge. So sorry about that, but I know better for next time. That was as if your speaker, your trainer, cut their training short. My phone is going off like really loud. Hopefully my crisp is working. And yeah, and I can just leave it on. Okay, so if you would like to have your own table in the lounge, your logo, images, table, you know what? I think I got about 3 speakers to actually fill this out. I was told that this was too much. But I love Book Like a Boss, and I know a lot of things it can do. And I never thought for once that this much information was overwhelming for someone else. But now I know. So now I'm just going to tell you what you get, and for being a speaker. And I'm just going to ask you all my questions via our meeting. Yes, I'm going to ask for a meeting. Okay, so main stage. So most of my speakers didn't even know they could have a table in the lounge with their logo or their picture or their talk topic. Let's see, if you would like to be a sponsor, speakers didn't know. At the very end, my host, one of my hosts, Zakia Ringo, who has an amazing incredible product called Move Backstage. Someone asked when it was time to collect the prizes, could they have her SaaS product? And it's like, dang, I didn't even think to ask her, but I know it's amazing. Okay, so after you choose day and time for your interview, you will be redirected to create a video answering 2 questions. In your personal opinion, what do you think virtual event producers need to do to level up their business? So I got 3 speakers to no, I'm sorry, I got 4 speakers to answer this question. Benjamin Dale from Hey Summit, Celia, I'm sorry, Celia, I can't say your last name. um, Jimmy Newson of Moving Forward Small Business, and Doc Williams of Brand Factory Inc. So I had 4 speakers answer this question. Let's see. So after they chose, oh yeah, you can choose a time. This is a frequently asked questions. What's the process of becoming a speaker? May I recommend another speaker? Will I get a copy of my segment? Are there any opportunities to be more than a speaker? Anticipated attendee numbers? What will happen with the workshop content after the event is over? So let me talk to you a little bit about this. Um, I partnered with Entrepreneurs Rocket Fuel. Shout out to Kimberly Crow and Mercy Griffin. Thank you both for helping me and being a part of this event. Um, so I partnered with Entrepreneur Rocket Fuel. They gave me like a post on their site saying that I have an event and that if you'd like to be a speaker, check out this page and message me. So I got all of these speakers. But I got people like how menopause is affecting you. And I'm sure menopause could affect you while you're working on a virtual event, but I wasn't sure. And every virtual event producer isn't a woman. So I wasn't sure if they were a great fit. Um, I had some people that wanted to talk about mindset, and I'm sure mindset affects your job. Had no idea how I could fit that in to this event, but I'm sure it is somehow. I just couldn't figure it out what it was at that time. So sorry if you wanted to be a part of this event. I just couldn't figure out how to put you in. But I still have your name and email. And if I do eventually figure it out, and I'm sure I will, next event, I'll reach out. Okay, may I recommend another speaker? So some people did. And I was like, yay, yay for me, because people were helping me, voluntarily helping me. Yay. Okay. Oh, when I worked with Entrepreneur Rocket Fuel, I asked speakers for $330. 300 was refundable, and the $30 was non-refundable for getting that $30 would go directly to Mercy Griffin and her team for helping me, and they did a lot. One person paid, and that one person did not show up. I have no idea how to give her money back. No clue. So I've emailed her like 3 times. No clue. And there's no return to sender on PayPal. Maybe PayPal could consider that, because that's more money for them. Because they're going to take out at least $12, $18, $20, whatever. Okay. Will I get a copy of my segment? This answer was when you get 30 attendees to sign up using your affiliate link, you will get a copy of your training, your speaking from the main stage. The lounge, booth, and speed networking are not recorded. If you purchase a table in the lounge or booth, you may record your screen at your table and booth. If you do record your screen, please provide a copy of the recording to Erica Bates, the event organizer and host. Okay, so how I planned it, 15 minutes wasn't enough time. People wanted to stay with the speaker they chose to hang out with. I think that's a good thing, though. So nobody went to the lounge. When you get 30 attendees to sign up using your affiliate link, I think I may have had, I'm going to say 4 or 5 um, people who promoted using their affiliate link. I did see some people promoting without their affiliate link, and I tried to message them right away, or at least put their affiliate link under their post saying, hey, you're missing out on $147.75. Because I would want that, and I'm just assuming that they would want that. But they were promoting without their affiliate link, and I do appreciate that, because they were helping promote the event. So I gave everyone their copy of their segment, of their talk, of their training. And you know what? Reminded them, hopefully they're using it. Their affiliate link is still 75% commission. They can still use their affiliate link. They can give away their talk for free and say, hey, if you're interested in the other talks, here's my affiliate link. So if any part of their audience missed their talk, or wanted to see any other talks, they could still use their affiliate link. And if you buy the replay, you get up to 1 year access. I say a year because it's a virtual event. Things change. Computers change. Okay, so are there any opportunities to be more than speakers? Speakers could have been more than a speaker. They could have been a sponsor. And I didn't, when I realized that most people haven't seen this, yeah, it was too late. We were already on the second day of the event. Oh, well. So when I host an event, I assume and I expect, if you tell me that you're going to show up, I just assume and expect you're going to show up. Okay, so let's see. March 30th, let's go at 12:30. The questions I asked my speaker to fill out. So when I do this again, when I have my next Book Like a Boss page, I'm just going to ask for the name, email, phone number. Um, and then I can talk to them, and I can ask them, what time zone are you in? Do you have a time that you prefer? Um, Let's see, what day would you prefer to talk? What's your talk title? What's your description? um, and ask them right up front. Most people miss the boat on the giving out the gift, giving out the freebie, giving out the lead magnet, their opt-in page. I couldn't believe it. But thankfully, Hey Summit has a perks page and Airmeet has a resource page or tab. So the people who knew, and yeah, I could have did a better job of explaining. But next time I know, I'm just going to ask for the name and email, keep it real short and simple. And I'll ask for this other stuff like their gift, their title, um bio. I asked for a bio, but let me see. Let me show you what I did here. I'm going to LinkedIn and hopefully it's going to show and I'm going to tell you what I did. Let me see if I can refresh this page. Hopefully you are seeing my entire screen. And okay, so let me get out of this. Go to home. Let me go to home. Home is really thinking about it. So if you didn't know, you can find jobs in LinkedIn, and you don't have to say you want the position that they're looking for. You can say, "Hey, hire me as a service provider." So yeah, that's what I was doing there. Um, Reaching out to people because you got to stay reached out to people. Okay, so in LinkedIn, okay, that is taking its own sweet time, and I am impatient. So after Book Like a Boss took me to, or would take you to, yeah, everything's black. Everything's like slow. So maybe that's what my messages are saying. I'm getting plenty of messages here. Yeah, sorry. Okay, I can see myself again. So after Book Like a Boss, it automatically creates a Zoom meeting. And in that Zoom meeting, you could talk about the stuff that you put together. But I went ahead and, because I'm impatient and I kind of don't think speakers do everything. So, yeah, sorry about that. But I have been told that this was a good thing because when you work with me, let me try to share my screen one more time. One more time, share. And it looks like I'm froze. I'm unfroze. Okay, entire screen, echo, share. Put me back to the right. Okay, here I am. Okay, so I used Hey Summit to make a speakers uh, dashboard. So I did, as I said, I didn't really believe that they would fill out their dashboard. So I did it for them. I did it for them by going to LinkedIn, which is still thinking about coming up. So let's say I went with El Kersey. It's not a really good example because El Kersey is really focused on Lux Maverick and not EK Media, and I wanted her to be a part of this event because of EK Media. If you see the things that she's doing with EK Media, you'd be like, "Wow!" But but you will understand why her focus is on Lux Maverick because she is relieving people of pain. And I can attest that that is a really good thing that she's doing. Okay, let me get out of this and let me find someone else. Okay. Let's see. Let's go with John Chen. John Chen's session was hosted by El Kersey, and it was amazing. I couldn't stop laughing. And at the same time, I came away with things that I can implement during my events. So, yay. Okay, so I went to LinkedIn. Maybe it works now. Kinda. I'm gonna go home. Yes. Yes, it is working. So, I would go to John's name. Yep, John Chen. I would go to John's name. I would bring up his profile and LinkedIn is it's dragging its feet. I haven't shut down my desktop in about 3 days though. So I go to LinkedIn and I copy paste all of this. I copy paste his name. I take his picture with a save image as, and I save it as John Chen. And then I go to his about section and I copy all of this, all of it, all of it, all of it. Whoops, just that part, the about section. And I go back to Hey Summit and I put it all in. That looks familiar? Yeah. Okay, so that's how I filled my speakers' dashboards in Hey Summit. Um, and when March came, I sent out the speaker links. Let me go here. Let's see, content. Yeah, it's just taking its own sweet time too. Okay, so let me find John one more time. Let's see. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Just as John. 37 people signed up to hang out with John for his talk, Host Fun Interactive Events. And yes, it truly was fun. But anyway, so I'm in Hey Summit. I go to, let's see, where'd it go? Manage Talks. And if you hadn't seen Hey Summit in a while, it's different, but it's so much sleeker now. Okay, so custom stream. I did use the custom stream because the link went directly to Airmeet. So custom stream, let me take you to Airmeet. So when it says share this event, I copied this link. I went back to Hey Summit. I hit custom stream, next, and where it says, oh, I also put a custom URL, and that's what that Airmeet link is. Please enter your custom URL. I put it in here. I hit next. I set up my replays. I use YouTube, and I put in YouTube video ID. Next, details. I have the talk title. I have a URL slug that was automatically generated because I love automation. And shout out to Ben Dell, founder of Hey Summit, who also likes automation. Yay! So, description. This came from John's LinkedIn page. Hopefully this looks familiar. Okay, so and his topics covered, it was in the category of during the event. Okay, I didn't have a stage and I had the date and time 1600, so that was 4 o'clock. Estimated duration 45 minutes. Will there be a replay? Yeah, there was, but you know what? I didn't click it, but the replay is still up. Okay, media. So shout out to Mercy Griffin and her team who made the images for the media and speakers. I will show you that media. I guess I can show you that media right now. Let's see. Host fun interactive events. And this is the media that Mercy Griffin and her team made. This, I better stop that because that's like a YouTube strike, I think. I hope that wasn't too much. But anyway, the replays are up. Okay, so I think that was, nope, speakers. And then I go next, it'll go to speakers. And I select the speaker and I selected John Chen from this list. As soon as I can find him, I will show you where I passed him. Right there. I hit select and I hit save and it'll say close and then all of this will go out. So yeah, fingers crossed the music wasn't lost. I hope it probably was, but fingers crossed it wasn't a strike or something like that for copyright law. Yeah. Okay. So the event was not live streamed. John asked me because, he's a good guy. He's a nice guy. He doesn't want me to get in trouble. So he asked before he played music so I wouldn't get in trouble. So I appreciate that, John. So, Hey Summit. That's what I use it for. I can find out how many people signed up for which talk. I can tell you which talk had the most signups. Let's see. Your target audience and your lead magnets. Oh, Jimmy Newsom of Moving Forward Small Business. That was a great talk. 10 surefire ways to inspire your virtual audience to take action. So with Kimberly Crow, she was on a laptop. She was at the airport. She could see and hear us, but she couldn't use her speaker link, and she couldn't find the raise hand button, so we couldn't put her on stage. But she had did a similar talk to this for the Virtual Summiteers Mastermind group. So I used that video to play, and 44 people signed up for it, and people tell me it was still amazing. So shout out to Kimberly Crow that you are still great on pre-recorded video. Okay, so 41, 44, at 45, build thriving communities through virtual events. So shout out to Eric Reynolds, who was also on a laptop using a satellite link, Starlink, he said he used. 45 people signed up for his event. Let me show you what it looks like in Airmeet. Let's see. Let me close that. I haven't closed this event out yet. Um, trying to take you to the landing page. Okay. Yep, they moved. Take me there, please. Is thinking about it. Yeah. Maybe promotions, because it definitely should have took me. I saw it. I totally saw it on branding. Okay. Yep, landing pages. Okay. Preview and customize. So I tried to keep the colors the same, gray and yellow, for Talk Virtual, for the Virtual Summiteers Mastermind group. Let's see, full preview. And you know, if you think Airmeet looks the same as Hey Summit, I didn't think it did, but you can let me know. See, let me make sure that I am still sharing my screen. Woohoo! Oh, okay. So here we are on page in Airmeet. I put in 2 banners. I hate that it's taking so long. I put in 2 banners. Okay, so it has the dates. It has the time, it has the schedule. So I am looking for Eric Reynolds. Let's see. I think he spoke on the second day. Let's see. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, I have no idea how come I can't find it. Oh, maybe he spoke on the first day. Okay, so let's look over there. I am looking for Eric Reynolds. What's this? It says 14 others welcome session. Okay, Ian, Celia, Eric Reynolds. Okay, here it is. Build thriving communities through virtual events. Okay, so I'm wondering if I could have added an image, because Eric had a nice image that he wanted to use, and I told him no. So sorry about that. But if I could have put it right here, I totally would have. Okay, Eric Reynolds about session. This is the same thing on Hey Summit. It is he told me what he wanted to do. I asked Chat GPT about it, and I made an about section for it. So I also put this in YouTube, and I asked for a video summary of it. Okay, let's see. That's Eric's. Oh, with Eric's talk, let me go back. He had the most surprising talk for me. So what he did was, he came to speak with no agenda. No agenda. So what he did was, he asked the audience, what are you most interested in virtual events? And he had a poll, and he asked them like 3 questions, and he asked people to choose from. And whatever people answered, he says that's what the talk's going to be about. So he had to know what he's talking about to let the audience choose from the list. Wow, by the way. And he brought people on stage. He had a conversation with us, and it was amazing. So, wow. So I was like, how did you know people were going to participate with the poll? How did you know people were going to raise their hand and volunteer and be on stage? Why did you assume that? And how did you know it was going to work out? And he says, because this is your event. I've been to your mastermind. Um, People are very interactive. People want to learn and help each other. And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, but what about the people I don't know? Because I like to keep the mastermind kind of small. And a lot more people signed up for the event. A lot more people were at the event than just my mastermind. And he says, if nobody else would participate, the people from the mastermind group would, and it would still be great. I was like, oh, smart. So I'm like, wow. Okay. So in Airmeet, let me go back to, let's see, analytics. So I don't know if I want to show you that. Let me tell you, I guess I should have started with this. My goals for the event was to have 60 speakers. I had 17. My goal for the event was to have 1,000 people sign up, because that's my limit in Airmeet. I can have 1,000 people before they start asking me for money. And if 1,000 more than 1,000 people sign up, I probably no, they charge you if they show up. So I wanted 1,000 people to sign up, and I wanted 100 people to be in attendance. And from that, I wanted, excuse me, sorry, I wanted 10 people to buy the high ticket upsell offer, which was the membership to the Virtual Summiters Mastermind group. So 100 people signed up, 46 people showed up, and I dropped the ball with offering my high ticket upsell offer to the Virtual Summiters Mastermind group. So if you're interested in joining the Virtual Summiters Mastermind group, let me know. I will send you an application. We will have a talk via Zoom, and I can let you know if you're in. So we meet every Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern Time, and we have one topic we talk about each month. And like I said, we collaborate, we network, we work with each other. This event, I got to host an event with my mastermind group. They were hosts, they were speakers, they were volunteers, they were guests. They did all of these things. Oh, and they networked with the people that they didn't know also. And it went really well. So if you're interested in being a part of the Virtual Summiters Mastermind group, let me know. I will get you that application. Okay. Let's see. I think that was about it for the Virtual Summiters Mastermind group. At the very end, and since I didn't have it listed on Hey Summit, it's not there. But at the end of the event, we did a wrap-up call, and we gave away the leaderboard prizes. We went through the top 10 of people, most active attendees, the most active guests, and I just clicked on LinkedIn to see to see myself, because sometimes everything's not working. Oh, shout out to LaDrew Swanson for watching. Good morning to yourself, sir. To you also, sir. Patrick Jackman, good morning to you. Patrick Jackman gave a great talk on training your team, because when you're hosting events, guess what? You need a team. Yeah, kind of learned that the hard way, kind of dragging my feet on it, but Patrick made good sense. And Patrick told us the difference between training and coaching. And I'm not going to tell you the answer. So either you got to reach out to Patrick Jackman and ask him, or you got to watch the replay. Okay, so uh, thank you both for coming out and watching me live. Uh, and LaDrew, thanks for liking my background because I found it in Canva and I just put my logo on top of it. So, yeah. Patrick says make sure you get the replay. Patrick, you make sure you use your affiliate links because you still get 75% commission on that. Okay, so what was I going to tell you? Oh yeah, we did a wrap-up call. The wrap-up call was with the speakers, the sponsors, and the attendees. I asked them all, what did they like? Oh, I'm sorry. I asked what they didn't like. And what they didn't like is they felt like they didn't get a chance to network. And you know what? It's true. 15 minutes was not enough time. And they did choose to hang out with their speaker. And I got to tell you, those speakers were amazing. So I hung out with my speakers too. The ones that I attended, I hung out with them too. I did not go to the lounge. So less speakers. Yeah, I wanted 60. I got 17, but the feedback was have less speakers. And shout out to Doc Williams for telling me that before I started. The thing with more speakers is that you sell tickets. But and I forgot that the name of that event model, Web Summit. It's called Web Summit. But the model that I think I'll do for next time is an enrollment event. And that's when you have at least 2 speakers, but it's mostly you up front and center doing all of the training, the talking. Okay, so I love virtual events. You get to reach a wide audience at the same time as probably more. I'm not going to say at the same time, but probably more because you have a bigger reach. And I have the ability to live stream if I want to. So, yeah, next time, an enrollment event. But okay, so my host also mentioned that I did not do my upsell offer to the virtual Summer Tears Mastermind group. And yeah, I think I dropped the link one time, but I didn't tell anybody what the virtual Summer Tears Mastermind group really was. But shout out to El Kersey who did. Yay. Shout out to Zakia who did. Yay. So I really do appreciate them. I have great friends, great hosts, great members of the group. Yay. Yay for me. So what they liked about the event is that they had great speakers who gave them actionable things that they could implement. And they all said they would implement. So, fingers crossed because I was about to mess it up. Applied knowledge is power. Yeah. So what you learn, you put that into action, you're going to get some good results. Actually, you're going to get the exact results that they told you you're going to get because these people are brilliant. And if you can follow directions, it's half the battle. Okay, so I think that was it. I took you through Book Like a Boss. I took you through Hey Summit. I took you through Airmeet. Oh, so I set this up in I set the replays up in YouTube. I set it as an what's it called? Where it's not public, but it's not private. It's the one in between. And I can't think of it right now. And that's why you can see it in Hey Summit. I hate that I can't think of the name right now. But it's in a playlist. And yeah. So after I've set up the playlist, I gave each speaker their talk. I gave them the description, and I gave them their chat GPT summary of their video. So I'm not sure if I told them, but I hope I did. If not, I'm going to go back and I am going to tell them that use your talk as a freebie, or you can sell it. Yeah, sell your talk and have an upsell for the rest of the event using your affiliate link for the replay. Yes. Because if you have a chance to make money, go ahead and make money. I am happy to provide you with the product that you helped me make. Let's see. So I put all of that in LinkedIn because that is my preferred talking platform. Next is, let's see, is to chop up the videos, make clips, put that in a YouTube playlist, and put some of the clips into a what's it called, a video landing page. Also put it in Missing Letter Curate and let people choose to share what they want to share of the event with the link to the replay. So those are my plans. So I'm not really going to do too much of the weekly talk virtual that much anymore. If you guys know Derek Silverman, he talks about creating one piece of content a month and then using the rest of that 1 month to promote that one piece of content. So not only can I do this with this virtual event, I've been live streaming, let's see, at least 3 times a week for about 3 years. I'm going to go through my content and bundle it, make more playlists, and promote that. I'm also going to let's see, what's it called? Registration wall. That's what I was trying to think of. I'm still going to do Talk Virtual. And I'm going to put Talk Virtual behind the registration wall, so I can continue to build my email list. So yay, I got to build my email list with this virtual summit. But if I have a monthly show where I talk to you maybe once a week for that month, maybe it's not going to hurt to try. If you don't ask, you don't get. So, and you won't know. So I am going to ask if you would like to sign up via registration to be on my email list. Oh yeah, another thing, I got to email everyone who signed up for the event. 101 people, 101 signed up via Hey Summit. 46 of them showed up. So I need to email that list and say, hey, sorry you missed it. It was a great show, but the replay is available. And then give them the link. So that probably should have happened on Monday. I had to do stuff with my kids because, I'm a mama and mama needs to take care of their kids. So I have SendFox attached to my YouTube via RSS feed, and it automatically goes out on Mondays at 9 a.m. because I asked it to. I guess I could have asked it to wait on me, but I didn't. I just let it go out. And Tuesday I didn't do it, and Wednesday I didn't do it, and today I'm talking about it, but hopefully I'll actually do it. Yeah, I need to have more belief in time, and that maybe time matters to some people. But hopefully you see this now and you know that the replay is available. So as the ticker is saying, replay now available, because yes, it is. Let me take you to the Hey Summit page and show you. Let me go to replays and show you the link. Okay. Let's see. Let me get my share on. Share. Okay. Let me go to entire screen. Get my echo on. Share. Echo. Let me get in a small box this time. Okay, and I'm going to Hey Summit Replays. You can watch the replays. It tells you what happened on Thursday, March 23rd. Tells you what happened on Friday, March 24th. And you can hit replays. Oh, Anna Andreas unleashed the power of chatbots for your next virtual event. Amazing. If you didn't know, you could use chatbots before your event, during your event, after your event, to keep people posted on like who's speaking next, like the recaps of that talk, the summary of that talk. Yes, and she can help you with that. It was great. Virtual events and partnerships with Jimmy Newsom of Moving Forward Small Business. Amazing. If you didn't know what a partnership is, yes, more than just using an affiliate link. It actually is. Jimmy can tell you all about that. Your content, your platform, your assets. Dang. El Kersey made some valid points that I need to get on and do myself, because she makes valid points about owning your content, owning your platform, and having those things be your assets. So I talked about repurposing your virtual summit. I talked about using YouTube RSS feeds. I talked about using Missing Letter Curate. I talked about using YouTube playlists, um, using RSS feed to go to Soundwise, SendFox, all those other places, because if you can have your content be different things. Oh, I talked about having video clips, audio clips, text clips, quote cards, ebooks, because you can when you repurpose this content, because a virtual summit is a lot of content that you can like use for a good long while. Let's see, who else making connections, building networks, pulling opportunity out of thin air. It's like, wow. So the Jason Hodge and Harry the Big Dog Jamerson, it's like, dang, they were so on point. They had such good things to say about networking, meeting people, helping people, and in return, they're doing the same thing for you. And that's how they grew to like 51 countries, having their radio show in like 51, 59 countries, something like that, with over 2.5 million listeners for their podcast. Wow. Tap rooting your marketplace, story sharing deeper to serve your audience better. I gotta tell you, I hate people who tell stories about themselves and tell me that it's content. But when Jason tells stories, he makes it apply to the subject that you're interested in. He makes it apply to you, and he tells you how to do it. Sabrina Tika, streamline your success, how to create an effective system for your virtual event business. If you don't have a system, if you don't have a process, you're most likely spinning your wheels. I know, because I was doing it, and Sabrina has systems. Yes, systems will help you. Leveling up your workshop, plus Book Like a Boss. Justin Hammond, he is the VP of growth for Book Like a Boss, and I love Book Like a Boss. If you don't know, love it. um, he talked about how you can use Book Like a Boss. I love the classic scan. I was not moving from classic scan. I got an email asking me how come I'm not moving from classic scan, and I was like, because I like it. But he showed me the new scan, and the new scan, I was like, oh my God, that looks like a course. Can I hook up an RSS feed to that? And he's like, that might be a feature that I can request for you. I'm like, yes. He says that there are people there that will build a Book Like a Boss page for you for $25. You can resell that. You can resell that using your affiliate link. You can resell that for like 2,000, 5,000, whatever. Just pay them $25 if you wanted to. But I was like, oh my God. Okay. Simplifying speaker management, a walkthrough of Move Backstage. If you don't know what Move Backstage is, you need to talk to Zakia Ringo like right now, because it's amazing. Like I said, I used Book Like a Boss. I had this whole form filled out and it was too much. And you know what? 3 people I'm sorry. No, that's right. 3 people filled it out. Benjamin Dale of Hay Summit, Celia, sorry, Celia, I still can't say your last name. Um, and Eric Reynolds filled out the Book Like a Boss page. One of them, Celia, filled out the speaker contract. Um, and everybody else was like confused. So Zakia has moved backstage, have all of that in sections. I should have asked her, could I use it? I remember her telling me about it. She gave us a walkthrough in the mastermind, and I remember thinking how cool it was. But I didn't ask for help. Therefore, I did not receive help with this. But the walkthrough she did is still amazing. It's still growing. It's still got new things that I've seen. So yeah, amazing. I told you about Anna Andrea. I told you about Jimmy Newsom, and I told you about El Kersey. I told you about me. Chuck Anderson, 5 keys to filling your virtual events with affiliate partnerships. That was pretty spiffy. So he was on Talk Virtual before, and he talked about affiliate partners and how he hosts his own events, how he partners with event hosts to tell them about affiliate marketing with their speakers. It's amazing. John, I told you about John a little bit earlier, hosting fun interactive events. So in John's training, he kept Elle on stage. She was the host. And they also brought up Eric Reynolds. I wasn't there, but I tell you, when I watched the replay, I had a really good time with all 3 of them. Fun times. Okay, side hustles to 6-figure business. Doc Williams of Brand Factory. He's on point. He asked if you have, I'm just going to say this, and this. If not, why not? Was it going to take for you to fill out this, and this? And is it a viable product? How did you know that it's a viable product? Did you actually reach out to the people and say, hey, do you want to attend this kind of event? How many people said that they wanted to attend this kind of event? Did you get actual people to raise their hand and say that? So yeah, if you don't know really what you're doing, if you don't have a system, you need to see Sabrina. If you want to have an in-depth research on your system, you need to watch side hustle to 6-figure business. So I talked to you a little bit about Eric Reynolds and building a thriving community through virtual events, and how he had no agenda but showed up and got people to engage and participate and want more. Want to know how he did it, and he told us how he did it. Okay, help your host make sales. This is Cecilia. Me sell. I just totally ruined your last name, Celia. So sorry. But help your host make sales. Sometimes your host doesn't have a plan. Sometimes your host is out there winging it. You can help your host just by saying, let's go over what's going to happen. Let's go over run a show. Let's put some details in this run show. Yeah. So Benjamin Dale, level up your virtual events with Hey Summit. He couldn't make it. He was on a plane, and no internet. So I played a video of him talking about new features that was coming to Hey Summit, and it went over really well. People were talking about it on LinkedIn. Like I said, if you haven't seen the new stuff that's happening in Hey Summit, missing out. Okay, I told you a little bit about Kimberly Crow. She had computer problems. It could have been an Airmeet problem, not sure. But I also played a video for her. She did a similar talk with this 10 surefire techniques. Oh, and she has a giveaway. She has a book, an ebook for this right here. Tell you what to do to reach out to your audience. Patrick Jackman. I told you a little bit about him, founder of the Jackman Group. Learned the difference between a training and coaching, and how to know the difference and when to do what. That was amazing. because I need a team. If you're hosting events, you need a team. I've already talked to you a little bit about Jimmy Newsom. Yeah, target audience, lead magnets, how to find your target audience. What kind of lead magnet are they looking for? Yeah, and he shares at least 3 tools, like free tools or tools that you could use for free about how to find your target audience. What kind of lead magnet they're interested in. Yeah. So maximizing the visibility of your content with automated distribution strategy. Shout out to whoever made RSS feeds because, yeah, still love RSS feed. And I talked a little bit about it. How do you find your RSS feeds in YouTube? Where do you put that RSS feed after you find it in YouTube? And how to make your content go everywhere without doing anything else to it. Distribution. Yeah. So those are like my 100 bazillion reasons why I think you should watch the replays of the Virtual Event Producers Leveling Up Workshop because, yeah, it's still amazing. So if you have any questions about the workshop, if you have questions about what's going down for Talk Virtual, let me know because I can answer your questions. um, If you have any questions about the Virtual Summiteers Mastermind group, let me know. Shout out to El Kersey for watching us live. Thank you again. Very appreciative of you, your time that you shared during the event, and you helping me and telling me what help is and what help looks like. Because yeah, needed it. So yeah, reach out. I'm good at offering help. I am working on accepting help, and I know it works out. Elle says, "Yay, team!" Yeah, and he says, "Yes, you need a team because everything works so much better when you do have a team." So, I am trying to reach or get to all of my places that I am distributing this live stream so I can make sure I'm not missing out on any questions. I hope I'm not. But if you're in the virtual producers host engaging and profitable summits, hey, thanks for being a member there. If you are a member of the Virtual Summiteers Mastermind group, hey, and thanks for watching. If you're on Twitter, DLive, Trivio, any of my other Facebook pages, if you're on YouTube, if you're on LinkedIn, I thank you for hanging out with me today. And thank you for considering watching the replays for the Virtual Event Producers Leveling Up Workshop. So let me play this.